Hi Cancer, this is your weekly forecast from Astrologykiki for the last week of 2016, December 25th through the end of the year. And we're going to start off on the 25th with a really beautiful alignment between Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Venus. And these are going to impact your 4th, 6th, 10th, and 8th houses. I feel like this is a common theme amongst many of the signs, but this is impacting a lot of your money areas of your chart. So the 4th house is the house of home and family and property, and the 6th house is the house of work environment and health and daily duties. The 10th house is a house of career, awards, and recognition. And the 8th house is the house of other people's money or joint finances. And Venus has this effect of being very smooth and loving and makes things go a little bit easier. And if you were to combine those houses that are all kind of interacting on the 25th, you'd really be looking at maybe like some kind of recognition for something that's money or some kind of joint venture involving family or an institution, money that's given to you or that you're sharing in the responsibility with another organization, entity, or just family or person. The 6th house would be your kind of like daily activities, working, and your 4th house is your home and family. So kind of an odd thing to be happening or to be the focus on a spiritual holiday, but most of this has been going on like throughout the week in the days surrounding. But you may see some kind of boost from another resource on that day, from a family member or something along those lines that will help you with your daily activities and your home life and your work life. Maybe even having to do with property, since the 4th house is in that mix. So something positive will be kind of showing up, and it'll be a very smooth going, harmonious day. The 26th through the rest of the week involves Mercury, which is the planet of communication, and Mars, which is the planet of action. I just have a word of caution with those two planets. Try to use positive communication as much as possible, because Mars is the planet of war, and it has a tendency to be aggressive. So you're really aspected positively for the rest of the week, but just be aware to use maybe more positive words, because Mars can tend to push buttons a little bit. But if you are positive and you have a good communication style going on, Mars can actually just be a very productive and active planet for you. Now, these are involving your 7th and your 9th houses. 7th is a house of partnerships and business partnerships and personal relationships like marriages, very deep bonded relationships. And the 9th house is a house of higher education, travel, long distance travel, court cases, things along those lines. So there could be a lot of communication and a lot of action or productivity involved around partnerships and travel. Maybe you and your partner are going abroad, or maybe you're planning a trip abroad. And or maybe you and your business partner are Maybe you're going back to school, and this decision involves, it's not something that you do all by yourself. It's something that you're gonna kind of rely on the consultation of someone very close to you. Now, at the end of the year, there is a new moon in your seventh house of partnerships. So you may you may decide to start a new partnership with a business partner, create a new business entity. What also happens with new moons at this time, you could see an engagement or a marriage. Um, it would be a very opportune time for you to get engaged or married at that time. So that is your weekly forecast. Thanks.